Welcome to the point. In this session, we are discussing about ratios. What is a ratio? The comparison of same units and same quantities is called ratio. For example, A is to B is said to be in a ratio, where A is an antecedent and B is a consequent. Now let's discuss the types of ratios. First, duplicate ratio. What is this duplicate ratio? For a ratio using square, it is called a duplicate ratio. Example, you have the number 2:3. If it is written as 4:9, that is square of 2 is 4 and square of 3 is 9, then this 4:9 becomes a duplicate ratio. Next is subduplicate ratio. This means for any ratio that uses square roots. For example, you have the number 9:16. If this is written as square root of 9 is to square root of 16, and this is said to be subduplicate ratio. Next is triplicate ratio. For any ratios using cubes is called triplicate ratio. For example, 2 cube is to 4 cube. Next is subtriplicate ratio. This is the ratio which uses cube roots. This is known as subtriplicate ratio. Inverse ratio, making the numerator ratio as the denominator and again using LCM making it into the ratio is called inverse ratio. For example, 2:3. This inverse ratio of this is 1/2 is to 1/3, which is equals to LCM of 3 and 2 is 6 into 1/2 is to 6 into 1/3, which is equals to 2 1s are 2 3s are 3 1s are 3 2s are 3:2 is the inverse ratio of 2:3. Similarly, mixed ratio. What is this mixed ratio? Merging n number of ratio in one ratio, that is multiplying all the antecedents one time and again multiplying all the consequents another time is called mixed ratio. For example, you have A:B, C:D, E:F. Here you will just multiply all the antecedents, that is A, C and E. A into C into D is to B into D into F. These are all the consequents. So this is called mixed ratio. Let's solve few basic problems of ratios. In 5:8, the antecedent is 40. Have to find the consequent. Given 5:8 is the ratio and antecedent is 40. We have to find the consequent. You can just see here 40 is divisible by 5, which is 8 times. So you have to multiply the other term with 8. That is 8 8 is 64 is the consequent here. Find the inverse ratios of 3:4. So 3:4. You no need to find using LCM method. Since it has only two numbers, we can go for shortcut, that is 4:3 is the inverse ratio of 3:4. Find the inverse ratio of 2:3:4:5. Here inverse ratio is 1/2 is to 1/3 is to 1/4 is to 1/5. Here find the LCM for all these numbers, that is LCM is 60. So multiply the 60 with each term to get the inverse ratio. 1/2 into 60 is to 1/3 into 60 is to 1/4 into 60, 1/5 into 60, which is equals to 30:20:15:12 is the inverse ratio. Ratio of two numbers is 3:4 and their sum is 420. Find the biggest number. So given ratio is 3:4 and their sum, the sum of these two, 3 plus 4 is 7, will be 420. You have to find the biggest number, that is the biggest number will be the biggest ratio. So 420 is divided by 7 60 times. So this least number 4, if you multiply with 60, you get 240. This will be the biggest number. To get the value of the smallest number, that is 3, just multiply 3 60 times, we get 180. The sum of these two will be equal to 420. You can cross check through this way. The sides of a triangle are in the ratio of 1/3:1/4:1/5 and the perimeter of the triangle is 94 cm. Find the length of the shortest side. Here the ratios given are 1/3:1/4:1/5. This is in fraction form. Just convert it to natural numbers. Find out the LCM, that is 60, and just multiply 1 by 3, 1 by 4 and 1 by 5 with 60. You get 20:15:12, which is the ratio of the sides of the triangle. Just add these three ratios, 20 plus 15 plus 12, which is equals to 47, and given the perimeter of a triangle is 94 centimeter. So 94 is divisible by 47 2 times, and they have asked us to find the shortest side. The small number will be the shortest side, that is 12. Multiply 12 2 times, you get 24, which is the shortest side of the triangle. A is to B is equals to 2 is to 3 and B is to C is equals to 5 is to 7. We have to find the ratio of A is to B is to C. Here let's just follow a shortcut. Remember small r. So A is to B is 2 is to 3 and B is to C is 5 is to 7. So with this r, in the shape of r, we just calculate A is to B is to C. That is 2 into 5, 10 is to 5 is 5 into 3, 15 is to, and 3 to 7, that is 21. This is the ratio of A is to B is to C. If A is equals to half of B and B is equals to 1 by 3 of C, find A is to B is to C. Here they have given A is equals to half of B. Taking B on the other side, we get A by B is equals to 1 by 2, which also can be written as A is to B is equals to 1 is to 2. Similarly, B is equals to 1 by 3 of C, which can be written as B by C is equals to 1 by 3, or it can be written as B is to C is equals to 1 is to 3. As you can observe this, you can see this is similar to the previous problem. So calculate 1 is A is to B and B is to C, that is 1 is to 2 is to 1 is to 3. Multiply in R form, that is 1 is to 1 is to 1 into 2 is to 2 into 3, which is equals to 1 is to 2 is to 6 is the ratio, that is A is to B is to C. If 2A is equals to 3B is equals to 4C, then find A is to B is to C. First take the two numbers. 2A is equals to 3B and find A by B, which is equals to 3 by 2, which can be written as A is to B is equals to 3 is to 2. And next take 3B is equals to 4C, which can be written as B is to C is equals to 4 is to 3. And now consider this 4, which can be written as 3 is to 2 is to 4 is to 3. Find the ratio between A is to B is to C in the regular form. 3 into 4 is to 2 into 4 is to 2 into 3. If you observe in this ratio, you can see 2 is common in this form. So just strike out the 2, which is divisible by 2. 3 2s are 6 is to 4 is to 3, which is equals to A is to B is to C. Therefore 6 is to 4 is to 3 is the ratio of A is to B is to C. If A is to B is equals to 1 is to 3, B is to C is equals to 5 is to 7 and C is to D is equals to 9 is to 7, find the ratio of A is to B is to C is to D. If we follow the usual method, finding the LCM and then finding out the ratios, it is a long process and it is time consuming. So let's follow a shortcut method. Write the ratios one below the other, that is A is to B in first line, B is to C in second and C is to D in the next line. Here the ratio A will be the multiples of 1, 5 and 9, and B will be the multiples of 3, 5 and 9, and C will be the multiple of 3, 7 and 9, and finally D will be the multiple of all the last line, that is 3 into 7 into 7. If we find out this, we get the ratio of A is to B is to C is to D, which is equals to 15 is to 45 is to 63 is to 49. Kushal had a big bag in which rupees 20, rupees 10 and rupees 5 notes are in the ratio of 1 is to 2 is to 4, and overall he is having rupees 3000. Find out how many 5 rupees note is he having. Here given that Kushal is having 20 rupees, 10 rupees and 5 rupees notes in the ratio of 1 is to 2 is to 4. That means he is having these notes in the multiples of 1 is to 2 is to 4. Just multiply the terms 20 into 120, 10 into 220 and 5 into 420. That is total of 60. Here whose sum is equal to 3000. So 3000 is divisible by 60 50 times. That means he is asking find out how many 5 rupees notes he has. 5 rupees notes, it is in the ratio of 4. So 50 notes, 4 into 50, which is equals to, he is having 200 rupees of 5 rupees notes. In a bowl, the ratio of water to milk is 2 is to 3. In the second bowl, the ratio of water to milk is 4 is to 5. These two milk solution were mixed in another bowl. Then find out the ratio of water to milk in the new mixture. So here in the bowl 1, water and milk is in the ratio of 2 is to 3, and in the bowl 2, water and milk is in the ratio of 4 is to 5. In bowl 3, they are mixing both this mixture of water and milk. So how we have to solve it is, in the bowl 3, just take water on one hand and milk on the other hand, that is 2. Total of 5 plus 4 by 9. This is a mixture of water, and then 3 by 5 plus 5 by 9. This is a mixture of milk. In this new mixture, separate water and milk. That is, take the ratios of water and milk. That is 2 by 5 plus 4 by 9 is to 3 by 5 plus 5 by 9, which is equals to 38 is to 52, which can be written as 19 is to 26 is the new mixture. These are the basics of ratios. In the next session, see you with another interesting topic. Thank you.